When I was in 6th grade, catching bus 27 was the worst part of my day. The bus driver, Mr. Perkins, was the meanest guy I'd ever met. He was always yelling, but he had a special dislike for me. I don't know why. Maybe because I was always the last one to get off at my stop in the inner city. Every day, as the bus got emptier, Mr. Perkins would start with his mean comments. Joseph, gonna be a dropout like your brother, huh? Or bet you won't make it to high school. No one else heard these things. Just me? One day I was told I'd be transferring to a different school, something in me snap. I wanted to make Mr. Perkins pay for all the times he'd made me feel small. I came up with a plan, a bad one. Later that afternoon, I ran to the bus and sat right at the back. I had a couple of razor blades hidden in my pocket. As each stop came and kids got off, I moved forward, slashing the seats. I was careful and quiet. By the time I was the last kid on the bus, over half the seats were ruined. But I got off the bus, heart racing, feeling the mix of triumph and fear. I threw the blades away and never looked back. Years later, I heard from a friend that Mr. Perkins got fired the next day. He'd gone ballistic, yelling at the kids, demanding to know who had wrecked his bus, but nobody knew, or if they did, they didn't say. Looking back, I know what I did was wrong. I was angry, hurt, but that didn't justify destroying property. I sometimes wish I could go back and handle things differently, maybe tell someone about Mr. Perkins instead. But that day, that act, it was like a release. I was a kid dealing with stuff, and the only way I knew how, I've learned a lot since then about dealing with anger, about making better choices. But the memory of that last ride on bus 27, it stays with me, a reminder of a time when I felt powerless in the wrong way. I chose to take back some control.